So people ask me all the time about eating protein bars, and I'm going to take you through and show you why a protein bar is not exactly the best choice. And so in a moment, I'm going to go through the ingredient list and also tell you a little bit about the nutrition facts as to why I would want you to choose food over a protein bar. But I just want to show you a comparison of a protein bar versus the food you could eat for the same amount of calories. And then we're going to expand on that as far as the vitamins and minerals go that you're going to get. So I'm going to be talking to you about this protein bar just because I received these for free in the mail. And on the front, it says macros, and it tells you that it's 40% carbs, 30% protein, 30% fat. There's 15 grams of protein and only 1 gram of sugar, which a lot of people will be like, oh, that sounds great, right? And here it is in this little package I can grab and go. But I just want to show you in real life a comparison of this is the protein bar for almost the same exact amount of calories and the same exact macro breakdown. You could either eat this or you could eat this. Now, I just made this. I measured everything out. You can see that I've got grilled chicken in here. Well, it's pan cooked chicken, not fried. I've got vegetables. I got some red bell pepper. I've got cucumbers. There's mixed green salad underneath there. And then I've got some rice. So that the rice is not all, it's 75 grams. All right. In case you're wondering, but just to kind of give you an idea, it's just a little bit set on top. And then for my fat, I actually use ranch dressing. So that's 7 grams of ranch dressing that I put on there. Now, this is exactly what the breakdown is for the bar. Except there's a few more carbohydrates because I added vegetables. But that's okay, right? Because more vegetables is great. So that's not a big deal, and I don't care about that. But this is 210 calories, and this is probably about 215 or 220 calories. The extra calories coming from the vegetables only. Now, 15 grams of protein is not quite enough for me, so I'm actually going to add some more chicken to this. But that right there, which one do you think is going to last me longer? Probably going to be the real food, right? So this is one of the many reasons why I don't encourage people to eat protein bars on a regular basis. Now I'm going to come back in a moment. I'm going to go through what's on the back side of this, and we're going to talk about that. All right, so let's go over some of the ingredients that are on the package for that protein bar that I showed you. And let's just talk about why some of them are not the best ingredients to be putting in your body. So right off the bat, as you're looking through, you're going to see soy protein nuggets. So that's soy protein isolate. So that's going to give you some of the protein that's going to come from that. And some people need to stay away from soy, but so that's the very first ingredient. So that means it's got the most of that in it. So if you're somebody that soy is a no-no for, you definitely don't want to eat these. Then from there, it's got a yogurt flavored coating. I don't know why we just can't use yogurt, but whatever. So in that, there is lactitol, which is a sugar alcohol. I'm going to come back and talk to you about sugar alcohols in a moment. Then the next ingredient is fractionated palm kernel oil. So this is where I'm going to start having problems with these ingredients. So fractionated palm kernel oil is high in saturated fats, and saturated fats are not heart healthy fats. You are going to find that they are going to increase your LDL, which is your low density lipoproteins in your cholesterol profile, and we don't want those high. LDLs need to be low, HDLs need to be higher. So that is not good. That's not a good ingredient. So what if you were eating this every day? You're taking in saturated fats that you don't need. There's actually 5 grams of saturated fat in this little thing. So that is not a good one. After that, we've got polydextrose, which they use polydextrose in items where they decrease the sugar, the fat, and it's to help increase the fiber. So you're going to see that in a lot of your low-calorie foods, okay? And then if we continue, look at this list. I mean, look at that tiny writing. I couldn't even see myself. All of that right there are all the ingredients in this one bar. It's not very good. We don't want to see all that many ingredients, right? Another thing that I want to point out is it's got acesulfame potassium in it. That is a fake sweetener. Sometimes you might see it written as ACE-K, A-C-E-K, because K is short for potassium. And that is definitely something that I have my clients steer clear of in the majority of the time. I know there's a lot of people that say that there's nothing wrong with fake sweeteners. I'm not necessarily in that boat. I don't think it's something that we need to ingest all the time. So anytime I see that, I'm not going to, mess around with it too much. Palm kernel oil is in here. There's just all kind of stuff. Now, here's what cracks me up. There is blueberry flavored nuggets, which are made of sugar, soybean oil, whole grain wheat flour, strawberry powder, vegetable juice extract, natural flavor, citric acid. Oh, sorry, that was the strawberry flavored one. The blueberry flavored one's pretty much the same. Sugar, soybean oil, whole grain wheat flour, blueberry powder. Why can't we just use strawberries and blueberries, even if they're freeze-dried? That's better than that, right? And then look at there. We got sucralose. We've already got one fake sweetener in it. Now we've added a second fake sweetener because what do they know? If it's not sweet, we aren't going to eat it, right? So all of these ingredients in this, you're getting 210 calories, 7 grams of fat, 8 grams of sugar alcohols, 15 grams of protein, and 21 grams of carbohydrates. I mean, and I showed you in the salad, look at all of that you got. That's all fresh food. It's all things that basically are just one ingredient. The ranch dressing isn't, all right? So that's going to be the most unhealthy thing on there, but you could easily replace that with a healthy fat like avocado or nuts or seeds or something if you wanted to. I just chose to have ranch as my fat in that. And let's talk about the sugar alcohols. Now, I just want y'all to know this because a lot of times people don't, but when you look at something like this, 8 grams of sugar alcohol, probably not going to affect you too much. But if you ate a couple of these in a day, or if you ate this and you drank like a Bai has sugar alcohol in it, and you ate Halo Top ice cream, that has sugar alcohol in it. So if you're eating all these foods with sugar alcohols in them, it can be like a laxative. So you might experience stomach cramping, you might have loose stools, you might have a lot of gas, and this can be caused from the sugar alcohols. Not saying necessarily that they're bad. I'm just telling you to watch your amounts that you ingest because it can cause some gastrointestinal things to happen. So this is one of the reasons why I say don't eat a protein bar every day. People are like, can't I just have a protein bar for breakfast? No, I'd rather you make a protein shake at home using a high quality protein powder and then fresh fruits and vegetables that you put in yourself, opposed to something like this. It can be grab and go. You just might have to plan ahead just a little bit more than something like that. So use these things in the case of emergency. Don't eat them every day.